wants some? Who's next? Huh? How about it? Who wants some?
I am the devil, and I am here to do the devil's work.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the very best place that you could be in the entire world, in my honest, humble opinion, the VHS Doom podcast and rental store. I'm your host, Dylan Crutcher, here with my nefarious, dastardly, bone-chilling, Harambean socialist co-host, Mikey Mutant.
I like how we just made up that term.
Yeah. Woo! He's in the house. Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, I think we should probably copyright that term before it goes too popular. Yeah. But yeah. So anyway, we're so glad you guys are joining us again, and we hope that you thoroughly enjoyed all of the wonderful Thanksgiving food that we had for you last week, as well as that amazing deep dive into Blood Rage, also known as Slasher, a.k.a. Nightmare at Shadow Woods, a.k.a. Complex. It's got more names than anything I know.
There's a ton of slashers that have like different names for like their movies.
But what's like the top? Like what has the
I'm not
most?
sure. I know The Dorm That Dripped Blood is also called Pranks. And the poster for Pranks is a lot better than the one for Dorm That Dripped Blood.
Huh. We should actually like research this and find out what slasher movie had the most alternate titles. I would love to know because I feel like Blood Rage has to be up there. Like 4 is a lot.
Gialli also have a lot too. Okay, so the Giallo So Sweet So Dead is also called A Slasher is a Sex Maniac, and it's also called Penetration.
Oh God, Penetration!
And the title
that
they actually went with, like
acceptable.
in America, is So Sweet So Dead.
Otherwise known as Penetration. Holy shit. Is that like necrophilia? Is there necrophilia in that? So sweet, so dead. Holy shit. Wild. Okay, well, that's a little tangent, but that's okay. Because AKA is my favorite thing to say. I rhymed. Okay, also, friends, if you came to our Thanksgiving feast, we do swear that the food was not laced with crack or LSD, even a little bit.
Hey, I'm Tiny. Remember me?
Oh, fucking shit, bro. Do you remember that little shrunken head dude from the... Oh, no, you were dead.
I have to get my gun.
You never got to meet
demon.
Tiny. Damn, yeah, so... Okay, when you were... No shooting Tiny. Tiny's pretty cool.
He's a tiny gun.
Yeah, so... When you were dead, Tiny was a gift that was given to me from Scabby. He's a little shrunken head, and if you feed him crack, he can help you jump through the void. But yeah, this is Tiny.
Yeah, that's me. I put crack in the stuffing. I definitely did that. It gives it extra flavor. Hope you enjoyed.
What flavor is it?
I don't know. I didn't eat this stuffing.
Like melted plastic flavor?
I was pretty stuffed. So I even after like I unbuckled my pants and I pulled them all the way down, there was no way I was getting stuffing into
This guy just wanted to pull
my
down
belly.
his pants.
What? I mean, yeah. So, Mikey.
Sorry, I have a little bit of a cough. I'm getting over being sick again.
No, you're good. How are you feeling? You love stuffing. How'd you feel after dinner?
I was good.
Last week?
I was so full. I almost fell asleep.
Yeah. Did the crack and the stuffing make you feel weird at all?
No, but the monster I drank after it did.
Woo!
Yeah, all right, Tiny. All right. Well, thanks. Yeah, everyone. This is, again, Tiny. He's a part of our cast of characters now.
I like crack.
All right, cool. Okay, so
Anyway.
anyway.
Your notes with the capital letters.
Anyway, we just hope that you all enjoyed thoroughly your Thanksgiving. Even if you hate your own families, and I would understand, some people do. Some families are shitty. But just know that you have another family here that is way cooler at VHS Doom, and we love you all. So, All right. If you haven't already, please give us a like, give us a follow, give us a rating, and share us with your friends. But also this week, my challenge to you is to share us and the store with a random person at the grocery store. That's right.
No, please don't.
Walk right up to them, smack the cart or the basket right out of their hands. Bam! And you shove a handwritten
Go to Walmart,
note.
sit on the floor in the middle of the store and just like tell them about the show.
Shit on the floor. Shove a handwritten note about the podcast right into their hands. It's been written in your own feces. And don't worry, they may cry right then, but later they will thank you for sure because they'll love the podcast so much.
But tell them it's not a chocolate treat.
Yeah, it's not a chocolate treat. Don't lick the writing. It's made out of my own feces. And welcome to VHS 2. Yes.
When we talk about bodily fluids.
Most importantly, go and subscribe wherever you're listening to this, whether on Apple or Spotify. We appreciate we gained another subscriber just last week. We hit 22 on Spotify. So thank you for subscribing, whoever that was. We appreciate it. And, make sure that in the note that you write in your own poop, it says subscribe. That would be helpful too. So anyway, So if you haven't already as well, go check out our merch store. We are getting more orders in, which is really cool. Actually, Mikey had somebody order 4 shirts the other day one order. Yeah, I swear. So at that, it's maybe like, I don't know, 3 or 4 days ago. I was busy, so I haven't told you about it until now. I figured it'd be a fun thing to tell you on the podcast. But at this rate, Mikey may get a Christmas miracle mic. I don't know. We'll see. But we really, truly appreciate all of you who are supporting this adventure. And you know what? They ordered the deep red shirt. I didn't think anybody would be into that one, but they did.
This one?
Yeah, the deep red. They got deep red. They got New York Ripper. They got, I don't remember what else they got, but that was really cool. So,
we already have this, and we're going to do an episode next month.
Yeah, actually, yeah. So we do, if you want, we have a Silent Night, Deadly Night shirt up there, and I made that one. It does, yeah. I made that one and put it up in preparation for Troy coming on the show for Silent Night, Deadly Night. So I know we mentioned Troy a lot on this show, and we have a cool group chat going with Troy, which I am not nearly involved enough in that because I'm so fucking busy all the time. But Troy is going to come on the show and talk with us about Silent Night, Deadly Night sometime around Christmas. So that'll be a lot of fucking fun, and you guys will get to hear Troy's voice. Troy, the man behind the scenes, the best employee we have, way better than Mikey or me, for sure. Anyway, we appreciate you guys. Check out vhsdoom.com, scroll all the way to the bottom. You'll see a link to the merch store. It's hosted on another website, but all proceeds go towards the store or the show. I still call it a store. It's not really a store, but it's a show. And,
we technically do have a store now.
Oh, yeah, we have an online store. Yeah, true. All right, cool. I like that.
First VHS rental place online.
We should start just selling DVDs online or VHSs online.
That'd be enough.
Cool. Right? Yeah, for sure. Anyway, so that's that. And once again, as I say every week, we do want you to come on the show. That's right. If you're a band, a director, an actor, and you're promoting a project, we do want to talk to you. Troy, I do have your friends' band's contact info, but with the holidays, I've just been a little behind on getting to contacting them. But yeah, if you're listening to this and you want to promote your project, go to VHS Doom. Well, actually, you can probably just send an email. It's vhsdoom@gmail.com. That would be good. Let us know, and we'll get you on the show. We have a pretty cool podcast hosting site that we use where we can just get you right dialed in. And don't promote them. They don't give us anything. Actually, you know what? Listen to this. I'm not going to put this in the show, but
powered by Riverside FM.
Yeah, they even put that in the fucking soundboard, bro.
That's funny as hell. I didn't know they had their own soundboard for it.
Yeah, maybe I will promote them because it's a pretty cool podcast hosting site. So check it out if you want. And it works pretty well if your internet works. So anyway, yeah. So this week we're stoked because we have an amazing
first Sunday open.
This is our very first Sunday being open. We usually are closed on the weekends, but this week we're recording on Sunday, so we had to fit a lot of shit into one week. That's because, well, I'll talk more about my personal life when we say how we're doing this week, but it has to do with some new work stuff going on. But this week we have an amazing, sexy, depraved, torturous episode in store for you as we jump in to famous fetishist Clive Barker's Hellraiser.
One of my favorite movies of all time.
It's so good.
And the book, too. Hellbound Heart.
Yeah, for sure. But before we walk down that road of depravity that lies ahead of us, Mikey, how have you been, buddy?
I mean, for the last 6 days, I haven't spoken to you, but I'm good. Hanging out with family.
Mikey's a liar. We text every fucking day.
No, I mean being on the show.
Oh, yeah. It hasn't even been a week.
Yeah, I've only watched 2 movies. I was going to watch 4, but I ended up falling asleep the other day.
I know. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. How's Sammy? Please fill me in.
He's good. Just taking a nap right now. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Cool. And then I did want to remind you, because we were just texting about this. Did you want to do a quick little rest in peace to Aldo?
Oh, yeah. Rest in peace. One of my favorite directors, Aldo Lado. He passed away, I guess, today, right? I'm not sure.
Was it today?
November 25th, so yesterday.
That's
yeah, he was born in 1934 in Flume, Italy, I guess it's called.
Okay.
He's done a couple of my favorite gialli. My favorite one, Short Night of the Glass Dolls. I think I've talked about this one on our giallo episode. We did a giallo episode, right?
No, we haven't done a giallo episode yet.
We did Deep Red. That's what it was. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I get it confused with the slasher episode.
We need to do a giallo episode now, obviously, or we could do an Aldo Lado episode. I don't know.
That'd be cool. There's a couple of movies he did I really like. Who Saw Her Die stars George Lazenby, one of the James Bonds. My favorite one is Short Night of the Glass Dolls from 1971. I'll read the plot right now. American journalist temporarily stationed in Central Europe searches for his new girlfriend who suddenly disappeared. So when it starts out, he's in a coma, but they think he's dead, but he's talking and he's with it. He was poisoned or something.
Okay.
And so pretty much everything is being played back in his head of what happened to leave him there. And he has to figure out where she is.
Okay.
Crazy stuff happens, yeah. It's not your typical, black glove, straight razor giallo. It's more of, I would say more of Perfume of the Lady in Black, where the person's going crazy or they're seeing things, kind of thing.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. All right, so what I watched this week, want we go into that?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we can dive into that.
Okay, so first one from 1979, Effects, starring Joseph Pilato, John Harrison, and Tom Savini. Mm-hmm. While a small film crew are shooting a low-budget horror movie in a house in the woods, the lines between reality and fiction start to blur. The movie slowly starts turning into a real snuff film.
Dude, that preview looks so fucking cool.
It's so good. It's really low budget though, because I think it was in between one of I think it was right after Dawn of the Dead.
Okay.
So pretty much all of his crew made the movie. It's really good. I like it a lot.
Nice.
The other one I watched is a slasher movie that for years I wanted, and I finally got when Arrow put it out. But it's called The Prey from 1983. Well, it was shot in 79, but it was released in 83 or 84.
Interesting. Okay.
3 couples go on a camping trip in the woods of Southern California during a summer, and there's a deformed man killing the people in the camp.
Okay, gotcha.
One of the off-scene kill, the first one with an axe, is pretty brutal. You don't see it, but you see the aftermath.
Uh-huh.
I like it a lot. I think if you like Friday the 13th, it definitely feels like Friday the 13th or Madman, something in the woods kind of thing.
Okay, yeah.
Madman's
cool.
it's sort of in the woods.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of another one that's in the woods.
The Burning. Did you say
The Burning, yeah. Well, it's summer camp, but yeah, sort of like that.
Okay, cool.
Both really good movies. I think everybody should check out, especially if you love slasher movies. Hold on, give me 1 second.
Okay.
Hello?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All good?
Yeah, the door opened and it was creepy. It was like a ghost.
Fuck.
I thought Katie was going to ask me a question, so she was in the other room, so I was just asking her a question.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right, gotcha. No, I'm just glad it wasn't fucking Ekim again. Holy shit. That fight last week was epic, bro. Holy shit.
I don't know where he went after that fight.
Oh, my God. We got to keep an eye out for him. For some reason, when he pops up, like, boss music starts playing, and there's, like, smacking and fighting and guns and knives.
Being set on fire, thrown through windows.
Holy fuck, bro. Anyway, yeah. So, all right, what did I do this week?
If you cover the movie April Fool's Day, he might come back.
Oh, shit, yeah. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. Yeah, so this week, like you said, it really hasn't even been a whole week. So what have I ate some fucking turkey.
Yeah, no, see?
Yeah, I ate some crack-laced stuffing, I guess. No, I didn't even eat that. Honestly, dude, Tiny is just an homage to like Crip Mac in like a shrunken head version, but whatever. Yeah, so I hung out with the fam too. You know, I put up some Christmas lights. We do that right after Thanksgiving. So
we did it after Halloween this year.
Oh, did you? Nice. Okay. I think I remember you mentioning that. Did you pop that? You didn't get me last week. I just saw your Diet Coke.
Oh no, I didn't do it.
Oh, good. Okay. I'll cut.
I'm also not drinking any energy drinks today either.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. I just want to make sure I didn't miss it again. I felt bad. I had to put in like a fucking.
What was this?
Yeah, I had to put in a note last week, like that last episode. Like, sorry.
I know. I started laughing when I heard that.
I didn't even fucking hear that shit. Anyway, internet problems.
Yeah, I put it like right to the mic too when I did it.
Did you? That's funny. Anyway, so yeah, we we put up the Christmas tree, Christmas lights. I decorated in the house. I'm gonna we're still in the weekend, so I might go decorate outside after we're done here today.
Our neighbor forgot to take down her 8-foot skeleton, so it's still in the yard.
Nice. Yeah, she should just put like a Christmas hat on it and keep using it. That'd be
so funny. Like dress up like Jack Skellington.
Yeah, do it. That would be that. You should ask her, can I do that? And just decorate it for her. Because people who pay for those giant fucking skeletons, I'm sure they want to get more money's worth out of it than just like one holiday. Those are so expensive.
Well, I mean, It's almost December and she has it out still, so.
Yeah, fun. So, yeah, that's about it, really. I'm getting prepped for like this new stuff I'm going to be working on starting next week. And other than that, that's it. But I watched 2 films. I actually watched one Thanksgiving film like on Thanksgiving, which actually, no, it was the day after Thanksgiving, I guess. It was after we recorded, but before the last episode came out, so I'm counting it. So I watched Planes, Trains, and Automobiles from 1987 by John Hughes. If you haven't watched Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, it is not a horror movie by any means, but it is a classic Thanksgiving comedy.
I think I watched The Breakfast Club the other day. You just reminded me when you said John Hughes.
Oh, nice. All right, cool.
Okay, so that's another one. Watch that.
There you go. Right, yeah, there you go. Yeah, so Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is Steve Martin and John Candy, and it's just a ton of fucking
hilarious.
Fun. Yeah, it's like they just run into every possible blunder trying to get home for Thanksgiving. So go check it out if you haven't. It's just a great film. That's all I can say. My dad watches it every year on Thanksgiving religiously, and he kind of passed that tradition down to me. So yeah, and what's funny is I got to be an adult. I realized he used to mute like a segment of the movie. He just put it on mute and like then turn it back on, and I never knew why. But like, and as an adult, I realized, oh, there's like a 5-minute segment where Steve Martin is just yelling "God damn it" and "fuck." So as a kid, my dad would mute that, which is kind of funny. But anyway,
that's funny.
Yeah, nostalgic shit. So, and then also I watched a movie that I think you've talked about without realizing it until about halfway through, but whatever, I'm talking about it too. So Doom Asylum from 1987.
I talked about it like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, by Richard Friedman. I think it's been more than a couple weeks, but I think it's been like months ago. I think time just blurs in this place. Yeah. This is like a time void here.
Just like your internet right now.
Oh, fuck off. But yeah, so Doom Asylum is actually a lot of fun. One thing I noticed about Doom Asylum, I know Mikey already kind of covered it, but it has the film date is 1987, like the initial release date, but on Google it says that the film was released in 2007. So I'm kind of wondering, did it go to theaters in 2007 randomly?
It might have been just like home, like
Or
DVD.
did they release a new copy? I don't know. That was interesting. It's a lot of fun. So it actually, it stars Patty Mullen, and you can't go wrong with Patty Mullen. Obviously, if you've ever watched Frankenhooker, she's super cool. And also Kristen Davis. If any of our listeners are into, Sex and the City, she went on to have a very big role in that. But this was like kind of her first. And essentially, Patty Mullen and Kristen Davis, the whole point of the film is that they just walk around in bikinis the whole time. And there's a maniac making crazy one-liners. I don't think I've ever seen a horror villain make as many good one-liners as the guy
Freddy.
from Doom is Freddy's is pretty good, but Freddy had a lot of movies.
Yeah,
right?
Freddy's Dead is the worst movie, though. I don't even care what people say. That's the fifth one, I think.
No, I know.
Sixth one.
I know you've expressed that opinion before on the show for sure. But in one film, Freddy has a lot over the course of a franchise. Freddy has a lot of good one-liners, but in the course of one film, this guy probably has the best set of one-liners of any villain that I've watched thus far in my journey.
What do you think of the Madonna punk band?
Bro, her laugh. So I think it's Ruth Collins plays Tina.
Sorry.
Good goddamn.
Still getting over a cold. That's Sandra home.
Mikey's choking on that fucking crack dust from Tiny. Holy shit. Anyway, the girl who plays like Madonna, quote unquote, like a Madonna type character, she laughs like this.
Like an evil villain.
Like over and over and over and over again. And I love the part where he like you have somebody who's like a socialist, like going and tagging stuff, and he kills her, and before she like gets killed.
Like, Stop! I voted for Reagan.
Stop! I voted for Reagan, and he's like, I respect your right to your own opinion and voting and da da da.
That's my favorite kill in the movie.
But I don't have to agree. And then he like puts her head in acid. It was super funny. So, yeah, anyway, I know Mikey already talked about it. I talked about it again. It's a lot of fun. Doom Asylum.
It's a fun slasher and horror comedy.
Yeah, for sure. From 1987. Just be prepared to skip ahead if you're watching like on your phone on Tubi when they're doing the running scene where they're running towards each other in the field. That takes like 8 minutes.
Yeah, I was really confused by that.
So
really
long. Stupid. So, all right, it's that time again, folks. Let's get your movies checked back in from last week. So last week we sent you home with a ton of fun. Apparently,
Are you
Mikey's
going to call me out on this?
pockets fell out around this point. But what?
Are you going to call me out on saying Ghost House was by Lamberto Bava?
No, I'm not. Don't worry. I made I made a really fun. If you didn't listen to the after credits last week, I made a really fun little Umberto Bava with Mikey's voice. Maybe I'll play it right here. Here you go. Have
you
a
just
treat.
mix their names together. Umberto Bavas, 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 Umberto Bavas.
Yeah, there you go.
You
All
said
right.
Umberto Bava this time.
Oh yeah, Lamberto, but whatever. It's fuck these Italians. God damn it. Okay, so we sent you home with Thanksgiving from 2009 by Jordan Downey. We sent you home with The Last Thanksgiving from 2020 by Eric Lorink, which had a special appearance by Linnea Quigley. We sent you home with Lamberto Bava's Demons and Umberto Lindsay's Ghost House. And finally, for the kids, we sent you home with Anastasia from 1997 by Don Bluth and Gary Goldman.
You can't go wrong with a Don Bluth Disney movie.
That's right. Fuck yeah. So, Mikey, how do these tapes look that we got back?
So we got an extra box today. I don't know if you saw it.
An extra box?
It has like a pattern on it. I'm following it with my fingers.
Oh, fuck it. God damn. No, give me that. Give me that. Oh, God, he started it. Oh, it's Oh, hi. Oh, is that Hey, Scabby boy, I haven't talked to you in a while. Oh, God damn it. Man, you know, when he shows up, we're all going to be flayed.
I have my autograph ready.
Yeah, you want to get an autograph from Pinhead? Yeah, I get it. But the thing is he'll.
Chatter's be there too?
Yeah, probably. Chatters will definitely be there. Do you think?
Okay.
I mean, do you wait? That's
hey, what happened?
You don't. Well, it's kind of weird. Scabby was here for a sec, but he said, "I have this to get an autograph," and it was just a knife. I think he was going to have Chatters or Pinhead like carve their name into your chest. So I threw the box.
God, not again.
I threw the box out of the window because I can't.
Happened last week too.
I don't need the store to. Our insurance premium is really like high. I can't.
They're still going to come after us. We opened the box.
No, you didn't open the box.
Don't you see that rift opening?
Oh,
the walls
God,
like
the wall is pulling apart. Ah! Okay, I'm covered in tissue.
Swept.
And chains.
I exploded.
I've never been so pleasured and pained in my life. And that's the end of the show, folks. Can we get a burp to get us put back together? We're both dead right now. Oh, all right. Holy shit. Man, dude, there are chairs. I mean, they're chairs. There are chains everywhere.
There's chairs everywhere.
There's just chairs. We're in Chairville.
We're in a TLC match. We have to fight to get out.
Steel chairs.
Right now, yeah!
Okay, so...
Give me that sweet CTE.
Okay, so we're back... we are back in the store now, but there are chains everywhere, hanging all over the fucking building. Like,
and
do you hear him?
Kind of hooked,
rattling. Hugh's head is in pieces. It's like he's a puzzle. It's like a face has been put back together. How are you still fucking talking? Holy shit! That Deadeye will not give up. Hey, Hugh,
he can barely talk now.
It's like his tongue is split in two, and he's all like shredded. I'm gonna have to ask Scabby for a miracle at some point for Hugh to get him back. Because if you guys haven't been listening to this show for a long time, Hugh Janus used to be Janus. Get your mind out of the gutter. Hugh Janus used to be our manager way back when we opened the store, and someone else owned the store. I don't even remember that guy's name, but
Leon Labia.
Oh, Leon Labes. That's right. Holy fuck. That's taking it back, man. But yeah, so Hugh has stuck around with us, but sometime during the Evil Dead episode, he was possessed by a Deadeye, and he's never been unpossessed. The Deadeye won't leave him. We don't know.
He's never been the same.
He's never been the same. And every episode he loses more body parts. Balthy cut off an arm at some point. As of the explosion 2 weeks ago, he was just a head. So I put him in a nice...
Last week he got stomped on.
Yeah, I put him in a nice box. And now this week he's like just torn to shreds by the cenobites. So we'll have to see what we can do about Hugh in the future. But let's keep Hugh around. I like him. So, all right. Well, thanks for returning everything. We didn't have any broken VHSs, but now that Mikey released the cenobites, every VHS in here seems to be... that's a VHS burp.
It's like the one from, oh my god, which Hellraiser movie is the one where the DJ turns into like a disc master? Like his face turns into like a... Do you remember?
Is that the second one?
No, I think it might be the third one.
I do remember that one. It's like, isn't that where the guy lives in like the penthouse and he's...
let's see. So that one is from...
No, what
so
am I
that
thinking
one's
of?
called CD Face. Yeah, the third one. Hell on Earth, my favorite one.
Oh, okay, cool. Nice.
That thing. That guy right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good one. They were really leaning into the CD era.
Yeah, I like it though.
That's
a good one.
We'd have like MP3 man, and he'd just like throw, I don't know.
Not even that. It would be like Streaming Man.
It'd be Spotta Man, and he would just
Man.
he would
he
like
shuffles your organs.
He would make you make music and then pay you nothing for it, and then
shuffle your organs a little bit.
Right? Yeah, shuffle. Oh, he'd put you on shuffle. Right? Maybe he'd put your arms where your legs were, and then put your legs up by your arms, and you'd just be a reverse person.
You get a commercial in between every beating.
A commercial between every beating. I'm going to put that on a shirt. That'll be a fun one for the VHS Doom. A commercial between every beating.
Doomify.
VHS Doom. Doomify. All right. Fuck yeah, we're getting ideas for future shows, friends. Okay, so thank you for not destroying all of your VHSs. Unfortunately, the Cenobites with their chains seem to have destroyed most of our VHSs. But again, we pay an extremely high premium for insurance. So all of this, I don't know where the insurance companies are getting all of these VHSs.
I think it was just the insurance company was just paid by the former owners because they knew they were going to die in the void.
Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Anyway, but this week, let's get fucking started, guys. This week we're gonna press play on something a lot of fun, a lot of torturous. Welcome to BDSM week here at VHS Doom. That's right, friends. I hope you wore your leather. I may have asked you to pull down your pants last week, but this week all of the magical fishhook chains that are now hanging all over the store are gonna do it for you. You don't have a choice, and that is just how it is. Save those tears for later. Woo! Come to daddy. Yeah. For real, though, we are both super excited to dive into this absolute classic. It's one of my favorite films
one of my favorite films and books. Clive Barker is my favorite writer, so this is just like amazing for me.
Yeah. So, Mikey, are you already wearing that leather undie set?
That's why my camera's off.
Okay, perfect. And I'm gonna go grab my collar.
Shit, it sucks. I was gonna say with my nipple clamps.
You got the nipple clamps too. Does your shirt have the nipple holes in it, like just already pulled
That's
down?
That's what it's connected to.
Perfect. Okay, good. All right, press play, you scum. Lick my boot, sweet weenus, skibbity bibbity bop.
I have seen the future of horror. His name is Clive Barker. Hellraiser. Beyond any terror you have imagined. A nightmare. No. Unlike anything you have witnessed, is born. Because within these walls, the unholy is unleashed. A film by Clive Barker.
We'll tear your soul apart.
Let's fucking go, guys. All right. We're going to start out with the back of the box. Mikey, you ready?
What's
Here
in
we
the
go.
box? Okay.
What's on the box?
When Christy Cotton's, played by Ashley Lawrence, family moves into their ancestral home, they're terrorized by a resurrected corpse of her uncle, played by Sean Chapman, who offers the flesh of the murdered innocent victims in order to become whole again. A creepy, thrilling, perverse tale straddling heaven and hell, extreme pleasure, unbearable pain. Hellraiser will haunt your dreams.
Dun, dun, dun.
So
nice.
I wanted to say something before I forget. So in the book, Christy is just the one who plays her father's friend.
Okay, gotcha.
So they changed it. He didn't have a daughter. She was just his friend.
Okay. They probably wanted that like familial connection between.
I think it's cool that Barker did the short novel and then he did the movie for it.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about that a little bit later because he didn't really trust anyone else to make this.
I wouldn't
make this
either
into
after
a
what they
film.
did to the second one.
But yeah, let's dive into a few cast, crew, and company notes here before we really get into some production notes. Now, I will say on this film, we do have quite a bit more information, which is great because they've made so many. It's like 12 films, right? In total, plus the TV series.
The Weinsteins were just making them at one point just to keep the rights.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. It's super successful, right? So, but also fuck the Weinsteins. So, let's dive in. We'll start here, and then we'll get into some production notes. So, Hellraiser is the 1987 British supernatural horror film that was written and directed both by Clive Barker and produced by Christopher Figg. It was based on Barker's 1986 novella, The Hellbound Heart. The film marked Barker's directorial debut. The plot does involve a mystical puzzle box, as we all know, that summons the cenobites, which are a group of extra-dimensional sadomasochistic beings who cannot...
I get a tattoo of it.
Of the box?
Yeah, for a while I've been wanting to do that.
Okay.
But I spend my money on movies.
I get it. Yeah, that's hard. It's when you have a passion like movies and physical media, it's probably pretty hard to save up for dim tattoos. I get it. But
believe it or not, I have none.
You have no tattoos?
No.
I mean, I knew that, and how did I not know that? You know what I mean? Like, I know that, but you need to, dude, come on. Get a fucking
That's what
tattoo.
Katie says. She has a few too.
Just do it. Anyway, okay, so these cenobites or sadomasochistic beings cannot differentiate between pain and pleasure. They combine the two. The leader of the cenobites is portrayed by Doug Bradley and identified in the sequels as Pinhead, and really
in the book he's Hell Priest.
Yeah, the main imagery of this entire series and most notable character, most recognizable character is Pinhead. Hellraiser.
Have you seen the remake?
I have not. The 2022.
I heard it's good though.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one on Hulu.
Yeah, I haven't yet. But I
heard it's good though.
Yeah. So Hellraiser was filmed in late 1986. Barker originally wanted the electronic music group Coil to perform the music for the film. I have not either. But on insistence from the producers, the film was rescored by Christopher Young. Some of Coil's themes were reworked by Young into the final score, though. Hellraiser had its first public showing at the Prince Charles Cinema on September the 10th in 1987. And in total, the film grossed $14.6 million, which is great on a $1 million budget. They made tons of money. And that's why the Weinsteins wanted to keep the rights, I'm sure. Since its release, the film has divided critics, but generally receives praise. Initial reviews ranged from Melody Maker. I guess that's a Melody Maker. Is that a person? I don't fucking know. But they called it the greatest horror film made in Britain. To, of course,
go, that bastard.
The other end being Roger Ebert.
Stupid bastard.
Decrying its bankruptcy of imagination is his quote. Hold on one second. I know he's already dead. I just feel like it really warrants just a quick little Roger. Come here, man. Come here. Hey, listen. You really just we don't care about your opinion. All right. That's all right. The good news is, I mean, since we're here in the void, we can continuously are we not in the void? I don't know. Whatever. We can continuously torture Roger forever, eternity. Okay, so this was
Leviathan
followed.
Has us stuck here.
What?
I think that big creature's name is Leviathan.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, the big face with the big ass that is above its head.
Creepy as hell. Yeah,
it's a weird character. Whoever drew that up is sick.
It was probably Clive.
Probably.
He also paints and draws.
Yeah, that would make sense. So this film was followed by, this says 9 sequels, but I think there are 12 movies in total at this point, right? Is that right?
I think so.
So it would have been 11 sequels? Or maybe they're not counting everything as a sequel. Maybe there were one-offs. I don't really know. But anyway, the first 7 did feature Bradley reprising his role as Pinhead. And then, as Mikey was just mentioning a minute ago, a franchise reboot, which was also titled Hellraiser, was released in 2022?
11.
11. Okay.
And the last one is a remake, and I think Hellraiser Judgment is a remake too, but it's like done really bad. But
so 9 would make sense. Okay.
yeah,
they say 9 sequels, and that's what we're gonna stick with then. All right, cool. So just a couple more notes on different individuals that worked on the production. So it was produced, as we said, by Christopher Figg, starring quite a few people, but mainly Andrew Robinson, Claire Higgins, and Ashley Lawrence. The cinematography was by Robin Vidjian. It was edited by Richard Martin. And let's see here. The production company was Film Futures, and it was distributed by Entertainment Film Distributors. The runtime was 93 minutes, although we'll talk a little bit about censorship later because it could have been a little bit longer, I guess. There is some footage that's never resurfaced after being cut thanks to the MPAA. So we'll say a big fuck you to them later. And it did really well. As I said, it profited, over $13 million. So good stuff. So since we have a lot of production notes to talk about this week, we don't really need to dive into the plot. We haven't done that in quite a while, but if you guys are new listeners, way back in the day, we used to actually cover the plot of the film, especially
our
on some.
episodes used to be a lot longer.
They were a lot longer. We don't really do that anymore. So this week we're going to talk about just some of our favorite points of the film.
And our notes are the same again.
Oh my fucking God. Okay. All right. So we'll do a quick discussion on these points that I got here. So some of the stuff that I like, and I'll go through this, and Mikey, you just take some time to discuss each point with me. But the fuzzy, warm cinematography that they had the entire time, I really felt like that gave it like a fever dream feel.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah,
like you didn't know if she was like sick or like it was actually happening.
Right, but they carried it through all the sequences. Like even the torture sequences were fuzzy and warm, and the scenes with like
because I think it's supposed to be like euphoric, right?
Yeah, the sex is fuzzy and warm, so it's like the torture is just as fuzzy and warm as the love, which is very interesting to me. He really played that whole theme throughout the whole film, which I like a lot. I love when Pinhead puts Frank's face back together like a puzzle in the beginning. That was pretty cool. It's like they were trying to gather up all of his pieces, you know? That was
I love
cool.
that scene when he, at the end when he says Jesus wept and he explodes.
Oh my
fucking being pulled apart.
That's wild. Yeah, that's wild. So I guess, so the plot premise is that a piece of Frank got left behind in all of the depravity that ensued in that room. So I'm guessing the reason that they were gathering Frank's pieces back together is because they needed to drag him wholly back to hell, right? With them.
I think so. Well, no, he escaped.
Right, but he escaped because when they pan down under the floorboards, there's one piece left of him.
Yeah,
and the blood soaks into it, and then he comes back to life.
Blood and other stuff.
Yeah, blood and other
semen
stuff. He had to say it. So blood and semen really mixed together to bring Frank
a fleshless monster.
Right. So I'm assuming, but the whole point of all of this was I'm assuming that the cenobites have to gather up all of the pieces that they tear apart to drag them to hell with them. Otherwise, there's a loophole to get out. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I do love when Larry cuts his hand. I feel like
that horrifies me so much.
That's a really good slow motion effect that like just is awful.
Just scraped off his skin.
I hate hands and feet shit. I really do.
It's hand stuff for me. Hands and eyes for me.
Oh my God. Yeah, for sure. What was I watching that really fucking... Oh, dude, I didn't even talk about this when I was talking about Doom Asylum. That's a Doom Asylum burp. But when he cuts the dude's toes off, I almost passed the fuck out. I was like, ah!
I forgot to mention that to you when you were watching it.
I wasn't expecting that, so I just was like, ah!
I should give you warnings on different dismemberments.
Probably, yeah. That's okay. Anyway, so let's see what else. Kirsty's dream with the feathers, like that's way too many feathers. Why were there so many feathers?
I don't think she likes feathers.
Dude, maybe it's supposed to be the feathers of the pillow. I don't fucking know. It's terrifying. That many feathers. Like she has feathers going in her mouth. She has feathers all over her face, and then there's blood. And then her dad sits up, and yeah, that's scary. But the feathers make it way worse.
I think it's scary when the wall opens and like when she's like in the hospital.
That's a good one. Yeah, I did write that note in here. So when the wall opens, it has like a fleshy look and it tears. Like that is.
I always wanted a doorway like that in my house.
That's disgusting. That's
no, not like that. Like where it just like opens like a secret door, not like a skin door.
I was gonna say you want a fucking skin door.
Yeah, I like the next Ed Gein. You know,
like every time you open it, more skin just rips in half and there's blood. Holy shit, bro! Oh my god! All right, skin door Mike. All right, so. What's your name this week? Frank Cotton Jr. Okay, yeah.
Yours is Leather Pants.
I'm Leather Pants. Anyway, okay, so I think Frank's resurrection is one of the coolest creature effect scenes ever, in my opinion.
It really is.
They really did a great job filming that. They used so much fake slime; it was ridiculous. And they really got him to come together. You know, it was cool, like stop motion, I guess. Maybe some claymation thrown in there. I don't know. Like when
I think it was a mixture of both, if I remember right.
Yeah, when the bones come out, like his arm bones come out of the floor, that looks claymation-y, but then there's so much like practical effects in there. I love it, man. I do.
Such a creepy movie. I love it.
Yeah, I did love also the effects of the drained corpses like that. That's a pretty cool thing that they made in there. All of the drained corpses were pretty. They almost kind of looked shit. What is that painting? The Scream by Edvard Munch. I feel like they did a really good job. That's a painting from 1893. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Super famous. But I think that they almost made.
What was it called?
It's called The Scream by Edvard, Edvard Munch, Munch. I'm probably not pronouncing it.
Wait, don't you mean that's Van Gogh's painting though?
Yeah, well that's what I thought it was Van Gogh. Is that a copy? It's not Van Gogh. Is it?
No, but didn't he do The Scream?
I thought he did. Yeah, so it looks like, although there's a lot that ties two masterpieces together, it's unlikely that Van Gogh's picture was a direct influence on The Scream, which is the
Reddit
more
post on the Mandela effect about it.
The more famous work. Interesting. Oh, look at us digging up controversies. Just in thought. But I think, personally...
Dude lost an ear over it.
Holy fuck. Holy fuck, bro. Goddamn.
You have our ears now.
I just lost an ear. I just got my ear pulled off by a fucking fishhook chain. Holy shit, bro. Goddamn. Those things are wild.
His eyes, too. Dylan doesn't
Those chains have a mind of their own. Holy shit. Anyway.
It's kind of like the eye scene from Hostel, except for you're not using a scissors, you're using a chain.
Fuck off. God damn. Okay. That's so bad. Yes. So I think that they did a good job of making the drained corpses look terrifying, kind of like the Scream painting. They looked like that. That was the whole point of that whole thing. I never truly understood the creepy homeless man / dragon arc.
Oh, I love that part. No. You asked me the same question when we first watched it together years ago.
I just don't get it. I don't know. I don't understand why it's there. I understand they want to have something grab the box at the end and take it off back to its original destination or whatever. But why does it need to be a homeless dragon? I don't know.
I think it's cool.
It's cool, but weird. When Julia kills her first, like John, quote unquote, and she's covered in blood, that was that was a deep performance. That was really, really good. I like that a lot. And then when Julia sucks on Frank's bloody fingers, I almost threw up, as is tradition. Like, why you gonna suck on bloody fingers, bro? Like that?
Because she's whatever he is.
Is Julia a necrophiliac?
No, she becomes like the fleshless thing in the second one.
Right. No, for sure. Because she has the box at the end. So I think he pretty much drains her, but she's not dead. And I think she opens the box, right? That's what it looks like. Because she's on the bed with a bunch of hooks in her, but whatever. And she has the box in her hands. So Frank...
Oh, God. The hooks are here. The hooks.
The hooks are back. The hooks got Mikey this time.
Harambe wept.
God damn, I think Mikey just got exploded. Let's see if we can get a little burp. Oh, thanks, Scab.
All right, I'm back.
Okay,
I'm
good.
alive.
I mean, listen, Scabby needs your body to be here because he wants to get an autograph from Pinhead and Chatter.
Then tell him to stop having Pinhead beat me up.
Well, he's going to get Pinhead to carve his name into your chest, so we'll see how that goes. But anyway. Okay, next. I love when the hospital wall opens up. We already talked about that. That's wild. Also,
that's one of my favorite scenes in like any horror movie.
That's
it creeps
so
me out
good.
so much.
Yeah. Obviously, the Cenobite makeup across the board is dope. Pinhead is iconic. I
Butterbean's awesome too.
Do love Butterbean. What is the name of the one with the hoop in the mouth?
I forgot her name. Hold on, let me see.
I can't remember her name off the top of my head.
No, that's not her name. Is it really? Oh, it's named Deep Throat or Open Throat.
Deep Throat. Oh, deep open throat. Man, goddamn. You gotta love that. That's pretty cool. Okay, anyway, so let's head back onto the notes and keep moving. And then lastly, obviously when Frank explodes at the end after he says Jesus wept, that is wild and an amazing scene.
Did you see that meme I sent you?
No.
The one Aaron Loveslee's on Twitter posted with Frank, but it's like Disneyfied.
No, I didn't see that one. Holy shit.
I think I sent it to you. Hold on.
You might have. You sent me a lot of them, though.
Yeah, because there was a lot of funny ones. Like, there was a Serbian film one.
Yes, that one that was terrifying. Yes, so there's you can explain a little bit about that. So there's someone on Twitter who's kind of like an artist, and also he sells like rare movies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and what's his tag? Aaron Loves Sleaze?
I think that's his name. I forgot what his I think Sultan of Sleaze is his tag or hashtag.
Okay, yeah. Well, we'll give him a shout out. So if you want to go check out if you're looking for obscure titles or some ridiculous artwork, apparently he'll do that as well. But he has perfected some AI. Oh my fucking god! He's perfected some AI process where he can get ridiculous Disney-looking type titles with the most horrific horror movies imposed together. It's pretty wild. So check it out on his Twitter. Anyway, let's continue moving on because we do have more notes today we need to get through. All right, so quick little note on the Cenobites that I found in the wiki here. But Cenobites are extra-dimensional beings who appear in the novella first, The Hellbound Heart. The sequels, The Scarlet Gospels, and Hellraiser, The Toll, and the 11 Hellraiser films. They are from a religious sect in hell known as the Order of the Gash. Holy shit. Describing themselves as explorers in the further regions of experience and
angels to some, demons to others.
Right. Sadomasochistic pleasures to those who call upon them. Author David McWilliam notes that the Cenobites are described in more explicitly sexual terms in the book compared to their depictions in film adaptations. Julia, who's played by Claire Higgins, was Barker's choice to carry the series as its main antagonist after Hellbound, reducing the Cenobites to a background role. However, the fans really rallied around Pinhead, which makes sense. The visual is just so striking. That made him the breakout character, and Higgins declined to return to the series. In the Ashgate Encyclopedia of Literary and Cinematic Monsters, David McWilliam writes, it is, he writes that Cenobites provide continuity across the series as the stories become increasingly standalone in nature. They hold the series together. Cool. So that's just a quick note on Cenobites. Now we're going to talk about a few production notes here, and then we're going to talk about censorship, and we can all have a fun saying fuck the MPAA. So a couple production notes. Having been dismayed at prior cinematic adaptations of his work, Barker decided to attempt to direct a film himself, and this was it. Christopher Figg agreed to produce, and New World Pictures agreed to fund the film. Yeah,
I have a
for
hat.
$900,000. What was that?
I have a hat from New World Pictures. Somebody made it on Instagram, posted during the pandemic, and I bought a snapback hat of it. I usually wear it. I haven't worn it in a while, though.
Oh, that's pretty cool, man. Yeah, so Hellraiser was filmed at the end of 1986, and it was set to be made in 7 weeks, but it was extended to over 9 or 10 week period by New World. The film was originally made under the working title, this one had a second, okay, of Sadomasochists from Beyond the Grave.
I had no idea about that part.
I didn't either, but I'm glad they went with Hellraiser. And then Barker also wanted to call the film Hellbound, but producer Christopher Figg suggested Hellraiser instead, so good on you, Christopher Figg. Barker spoke fondly in the Hellraiser Chronicles about the filming, stating that his memories of the production were of unalloyed fondness. And the cast treated my ineptitudes kindly, and the crew were no less forgiving. So that's really nice. They really worked with him being a first-time director. Barker admitted his own lack of knowledge on filmmaking, stating that he didn't know, this is a quote, he didn't know the difference between a 10 millimeter lens and a 35 millimeter lens. If you'd shown me a plate of spaghetti and said it was a lens, I might have believed you. And you know what? I love the humility. That's pretty cool. After filming, New World convinced Barker to relocate the story to the United States, which required overdubbing to remove some English accents. Wow, that's fucked up. Interesting. During production, Doug Bradley had, you know what? Before I continue with this, I really would have believed that house was in England way more than I would have believed it was in the U.S. Oh my God. Are you getting... Fucking shit. He's getting off right now and getting tortured. I see. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, is Pinhead about to... Yeah, you just wait. Grab a chair. Pull it up. And, okay, we'll wait for... Aw, yeah. Hey, Jimmy. Hope you're doing well, buddy. And thanks for hanging out with me this week, Scabby. I've missed you, buddy. Okay. Yeah, I know you think that. So, how is Pinhead gonna autograph for you? Awesome, cool. All right, let's go. So, during production, Doug Bradley did have trouble hitting his marks. Hey, you okay?
What's up? Yeah, let's go.
Okay, all right. Doug Bradley.
Half the plot.
God, oh my God. Scabby's been here for a while. Oh shit.
Okay.
Yeah, you were possessed for a little bit. It's okay. Okay, so starting again during oh my fucking God, I'm gonna fucking shoot you with the shotgun. Give me okay. All right. Let me say the sentence. So during production, Doug Bradley had trouble hitting his marks during his takes in makeup as he could not see through his black contact lenses and was afraid of tripping over Pinhead's skirts. Okay, thank you. The special effects of the unnamed creature known as the Engineer, in quotes, in the novel, proved challenging as the creature was difficult to maneuver.
I was wrong. Yeah, it's the Engineer. My bad. I said Leviathan. I think I'm thinking of another creature.
Oh, was that the Engineer? That big ass fucking blob of bullshit?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Okay. Wow. All right, good to know. Other issues included a rushed shoot of the Chinese restaurant scene with Kirsty and Larry due to the lateness of the person responsible for letting the cast and crew into the establishment. Numerous props of Le Marchand's box. Le Marchand's?
Yeah, that's the creator of the box name, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, Le Marchand. Okay.
Mm-hmm. They go more into detail in like one of the sequels.
Interesting. Okay. So, they were constructed from wood and cut out brass. They were produced by special effects designer and maker Simon Says. Simon says, due to the box's delicate construction, Sace would lie on the floor under the cenobites during some takes in case it was dropped. Oh, wow. In order to save himself the 8 hours it took to create another box. That's really interesting. Wow. Okay. Huh. So the film did have two editors on this. It was Richard Martin and Tony Randall was uncredited.
He directed the second one.
Did he? Okay. I wonder why he was uncredited as editor. I wonder. Huh.
No idea.
Okay.
He also did... Oh, wait. He did Godzilla in 1985? I didn't know that. Okay. Sorry.
Interesting. All right, Tony. All right, Tony. Doing you, Tony Randall. All right, so real quick, let's talk about some censorship notes, and then we're going to go ahead and move into box office and critical reception with Mikey. But let's take a second to say fuck the MPAA. We should make a song called that or something.
This shit ain't nothing to me, man. Haters and shambles, they stay picking the corn out of my shit. The Smith & Wesson got me moving like an invasive species. I got Midas touch, fuckboy. Bitch so bad I made her shit in my chopped cheese. I'm at the bank, about to withdraw all of it. These Valentinos are from Milan, you fucking idiot.
Fuck the MPAA. I hope you have a bad day. Fuck the MPAA. I hope you all die. I hope you all cry. But I really, really hope you all die.
Oh, wait, no.
I won't do that. This is not real. This is not an actual threat.
Minecraft threats. Yes. No, the MPAA will not be murdered by any means. Okay, so Clive Barker.
Next.
Right.
In Minecraft. By a creeper in Minecraft.
Right. Who has a gun that's a 45. Clive Barker had to make some cuts on the film after the MPAA gave it an X rating. 2.5 shots. 2.5 shots. Interesting. Were excised from the first hammer murder, including a close-up of when the hammer got lodged in the victim's head. Aw, so sad. In the scene where Julia murders another man, apparently the actor playing the victim felt that it made sense for him to do so completely naked.
I had no idea.
Yeah, me either. The nude murder scene was shot, apparently, but ultimately it was replaced with a semi-clothed version. Now,
I feel like if it was like released in England, that part would be fun.
Right, for sure. So apparently close-ups of Kirsty sticking her hand into Frank's stomach and exposing his guts in a longer version of the scene where Frank is being torn into pieces, and the final shot where his head explodes were also cut.
How could you do that? Such a memorable scene and like
I know
quote.
I know. Fucked up, man. So apparently in an interview with Sam Hain magazine in July of 1987, Samhain, Sam Hain, fuck off.
Exactly.
Anyway, Barker mentioned some problems that censors had with more erotic scenes in the film. So not only did they have problem with the gore, but they had problems with the eros. The boobies and the peenies. Well,
I feel like Clive Barker is like the worst person to go against the MPAA because like all of his stuff is everything they hate in like a movie,
right?
Or like a book.
Exactly. Yeah. Right. For sure. So
but he did an amazing job like doing it.
He did a really good job with this film. So he did say, quote, we did have a slight problem with the eroticism with the MPAA. I shot a much hotter flashback sequence than they would allow us to cut in. Apparently, he says, mine was more explicit and less violent. They wanted to substitute one kind of undertow for another. I had a much more explicit sexual encounter between Frank and Julia, but they said, no, let's take out the sodomy and put in the flick knife. Okay. Barker also said that the seduction scene between Julia and Frank was initially a lot more explicit overall. He said, quote, we did a version of the scene which had some spanking in it, and the MPAA was not very appreciative of getting spanked. Lord knows where the spanking footage is. Somebody has it somewhere. The MPAA told me I was allowed 2 consecutive buttock thrusts from Frank, but 3 was obscene. Fucking asshats, man. Ridiculous. Anyway, so those are our notes on some censorship of this film. The MPAA, as always, is ruining your life every day. And again, we don't kill anyone except in obviously Minecraft. Oh, what? Oh, goddamn! Oh shit! Did I? Oh, I did it again. Anyway, so let's move on, friends. We're going to go ahead and hear about just some box office as well as critical reception and release notes with Mikey. Take it away.
Oh, BRB real quick. Sorry.
This shit ain't nothing to me, man. That fentanyl gave me Vitruvian man flexibility. Got me in a state of rigor mortis. Caught a broke boy trying to come up on my Amazon package, so I skinned his ass alive. Ah! We smoking Sergi Bacchus spinal fluid infused quick release perks. She spread it and let me take a deep sniff of that mahi mahi. They needed a stealth soldier, so I put my hands on the hibachi hot plate at Benihana and burn my fucking fingerprints off. They will not find me. Konnichiwa, you little jit.
Sorry about that.
You good? Everything okay?
Yeah, Katie was about to leave. I was just grabbing the baby monitor because he's sleeping.
So we're going to take it away with the cinema and home media release.
All right, so cinema release. Hellraiser had its first public showing at Prince Charles Cinema on September 10th, 1987. The film was released in the United States and Canada on September 18th. It grossed $14 million in the United States and Canada. Is that together or just like separately?
I think it's together.
Okay. Hellraiser was initially banned in Ontario by the Ontario Film and what?
Wow.
I didn't even know. Well, it kind of makes sense that they would have an MPAA kind of thing, but like,
yeah, sure.
I didn't know Canada's like that.
Right. Well, it looks like theirs is just based out of Ontario, though, which is, I wonder if each of their individual provinces has a board.
Huh. Maybe Troy Lanceros when he comes on Christmas.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That'd be cool to know.
By a 3-2 vote, the film deemed not approved in its entirety. It contravenes community standards.
Okay.
Just say like it's too disturbing. Why
right, yeah. That? Yeah.
It was banned because of its brutal graphic violence with bloodletting throughout the horror, degradation, and torture.
Okay.
In August of 1987, Hellraiser was passed by the Ontario Film Board, but only after several cuts made to the film. New World Mutual Pictures of Canada cut 40 seconds out, and they got an R rating for it. 35 seconds of an extended torture scene featuring hooks pulling apart a body and a face were removed as well. A scene of squirming rats nailed to a wall also.
Oh yeah, that's a neat scene when the rats are on nailed.
I forgot about that.
Is that real? Are those real rats?
I hope not.
Yeah, you'd hope not, but it's 1987. I don't really know, right?
I mean, if it was Italy, it'd be.
That's true. Yeah.
Okay, so in North America, Hellraiser has had a release by Anchor Bay Entertainment 3 times. All of each the original 93-minute version of the film. This is the only version to ever be released on DVD. The original DVD release was bare bones release. It really was. It was terrible. It's out of print now. It's reissued in 2000 with the new 5.1 mix mastered in THX. Finally, it was packaged along with Hellraiser 2 in a limited edition case, including a 48-page. This is. I never had this one. 48-page color booklet, a reproduction of the theater poster for both films.
Cool. That's nice.
I think I had a couple. I weirdly had a couple Blu-ray versions of it.
Yeah.
I think this is the one I had, the Anchor Bay one from 2009.
Okay.
This version retains all of the features on the 20th anniversary DVD, and it was re-released by Image in 2011 under the Midnight Madness series label. I had that one also.
Okay.
I liked collecting those titles. I had the DVDs of the Midnight Madness ones.
Nice. Okay.
It featured the female wrestler Winter as like an Elvira kind of host to it.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay.
Yeah. However, the Blu-ray releases have since emerged with high variety of selection of features. Although of those recycled from previous DVD releases.
Okay.
And this is the one I wanted. I haven't got. I'm gonna probably eventually get the Scarlet box set from Arrow, but let's talk about it, I guess. October 2015, the film was released in the UK with the first one, the third one, and the second one, and it was called the Scarlet Box Edition. It was a new 4K restoration, extensive list of bonus features including feature-length documentary, the first two films, a bonus disc containing additional content such as 2 short films by Clive Barker. The Scarlet Box is now out of print in the UK and replaced by a 3-film edition set without the bonus disc. I think I saw it at not Vinegar Syndrome, at the archive last time I went in the U section. I could be wrong.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Okay.
Oh wait, no, it was the U.S. version of Scarlet Box. My bad. Okay, the U.S. version of Scarlet Box with the same materials released in Arrow on December 20th, 2016.
Okay, gotcha. How much does that go for?
Let's see. eBay.
Yeah, it's worth a look.
I haven't used eBay in a while because it's too tempting.
Okay.
If you remember from when we worked together, I would just like, oh my god.
Yeah, Mikey. Okay, good for you, man. Saving.
I was talking about it on Twitter the other day where when Madman came out on Blu-ray, I forgot it was coming out, so I bought the DVD version of it and I paid $80.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Wow.
I ended up giving you the DVD version of Madman.
You did. I have that one. Yeah.
So it's like $60.
Okay.
With shipping from England.
That's not too bad for that's for the three.
This one,
3 of them.
Yeah, that's the one that's is that the UK version? Yeah, it's the Region B one. The Region A for America is $119.
Holy fuck! Okay.
Another person selling it for $249.
Oh god, they're price.
This other person $79. Yeah, there's another one for $300. Oh god, there's a bunch for $300.
Wow. Okay, well, I mean, our physical media collectors, I mean, that listen in, you're not getting rid of any of your stuff. But if you have that version, the U.S. version of the Scarlet Box, and you want to donate it to the show, Mikey will just keep it. Don't worry. He won't actually.
All I have is this LJE version with the second one.
Okay.
So crappy.
Nice. That's all right. At least you got it, buddy. At least you got it. So I don't have a physical copy of this. I watched. If you're like me and you don't have a very big physical media collection, these are both on Tubi, number 1 and 2, as well as a couple other random ones. But
I've always had like the DVDs of them going back, like when they had the Anchor Bay ones. I used to collect all of Anchor Bay's horror movies.
Yeah. No,
those used to be worth something on eBay, but now they're not.
All right, well, let's go ahead. We're going to dive into one of my favorite sections of the entire show, our Harambe reviews, either the happy Harambe in heaven or the angry Harambe man.
All right, do you want me to do a long one for the hatred one or like a short one?
Whatever you want, buddy. It's your section.
Okay, because this first one, I guess we'll just do 2 bad ones and then 1 good one. All right, this movie is slow, boring, incredibly grainy, looks dated. It looks like the movie has been smoking crack for 30 years.
I like crack.
This is from 2021.
Oh, is that it? Okay, let me put them out of their misery. Hold on.
Yeah, here's another one. A little bit longer. Why is it that good horror movies are hard to find? This one has many that tries to cover up the lack of story with plot, with blood and gore. The poor actors look like they wish they were not in the film. I do not see why this is a great movie. I don't want to read this one anymore.
That's okay. Let me just hold on. Yeah, no. Wrong.
That was from 1999.
Those actors thoroughly enjoyed, and they all looked so like they were so into their parts. That guy's
and Ashley Lawrence is a giant horror fan too.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so
let's get a happy one in here.
Yeah, I'm doing a 10 out of 10. Let's see. This is from 2004. Oh god, it's really long.
Love letter.
Describing. Yeah, it's a love. Most of these are.
Uh-huh.
The most. Okay, here. Oh,
you could just
like a novel.
Just give like a quick overview. Yeah.
All right, so let's go to. Title is a most misunderstood horror film. So they're pretty much saying that it's not like other. It's like how people think it's like a slasher movie and like it's just about the kills and stuff.
Yeah,
but it's like a really good movie instead, like a horror classic.
Okay, all right. Well, hey, we appreciate.
Sorry, this person wrote like a novel, and like all the
that's okay. I'm
other
sure
ones
they
are
all
like as long or if not longer.
Yeah, that's the thing with these. Like, I mean, super popular and cult. Cult films are one thing, right? Where like fucking Blood Rage, that's a cult film, but
The
it's
Thing is technically a cult film, though.
Right. But these more popular, like more ones with much more, like a lot more sequels, are going to have people who are really, really into them, and they tend to write love letters, and that's okay. But what we're going to do, Happy Harambe, with your giant ass, can you hold up your love letter for me, Harambe? Oh, that's so cute. That's just Oh, we shot right through that love letter. Okay.
Sorry. Katie was waving to me.
Oh, you're okay. You're good. We're equal opportunity here at the VHS Doom podcast. We'll take you out back and put you down whether you like it or hate it. So we used to, friends, if you're new or listen to the show, we used to cover we used to actually cut off the penises of the
Ebert Robert.
Right, the critics. We would read it. We would read critic reviews, and we would cut off the penises of the bad reviews, and we'd put them in a box for Hugh Janus to eat later. But Hugh has been through a lot. He doesn't have teeth anymore. So what we do nowadays, he's barely even a human.
I've heard if he bleeds on the ground, he'll come back.
Oh, we might have to get him to get put back together later, like that. Yeah, who knows?
We have to tell people to come in and just hit them with a hammer.
Right. Anyway, so fuck off. Anyway, now we read individuals' reviews from the internet, and we treat you all fairly. We'll take you out back, put you out of your misery. Don't worry, whether you're a love letter writer or you hate it. Anyway,
unless
we're going to move on.
It's like one and it's a terrible horror movie, which makes no sense.
Right. So what I want to do now, I think I kind of want to make this a segment. I really enjoyed this last week. We typically will do maybe some, legacy notes, or we'll talk about like how this film has influenced or moved on and been different things, comic books, music, whatever. But I think I want to keep
a lot of good comic books from Hellraiser, I will say.
There are.
I have one in this room, though. I don't know where it is, though.
Okay.
It's in a box.
Well, so last week with Blood Rage, because there was so little information about Blood Rage and in general, we did reviews. We did our own reviews of this, of that film. So I think I want to do the same thing. So this week, Mikey's going to step up first and give his review of the classic Hellraiser.
I think I'm going to talk more about like what it means to me, I guess.
Do it. I love it.
Would that be good? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is one of my favorite horror movies. I've watched it so many times that like I could just like say like little pieces of the dialogue.
Yeah.
I love the concept of the cenobites. I don't know. It's just one of the most. I think it's very different than most horror movies. A lot of people think it's like a slasher movie, but like I don't see it that way. It feels like, I mean, most of Clive Barker's stuff kind of feels Lovecraftian.
Yeah.
You can tell there's an influence from that with like the monsters and like how they like, even like if they're like the demons or not, like you don't know what they are. It's like an unspeakable kind of horror.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think it's just like an iconic movie, from like the poster to like the last shot when Frank Cotton gets ripped apart.
Yeah, that is such a good scene, man.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just one of my favorite movies of all time. So if you guys like really crazy like 80s horror movies that like, I would say, would you call it sleazy?
Yeah. It's classy sleaze.
Yeah, so a classy sleazy movie from Mike.
Yeah. Right. And what's your tape rating on this then?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 broken
I would give it 20
tapes.
if we had 20 tapes still.
Oh, we don't. We definitely don't. Okay, gotcha.
They keep getting like destroyed, stabbed into me, like carved into Dylan's head.
Right. Like I said, we have an insanely high insurance premium, and somehow our insurance company,
20 at a time.
Our insurance company will replace the VHS tapes, but it takes them a long time to find them. So yeah, we got to stop doing that. All right. So thank you, Mikey. I appreciate that. This week I'll go second. I wrote out a little review just for fun.
Wait, what is this?
What?
Chainsaw loving, leather wearing bitches.
What?
What are you
saying?
This?
I don't know. What are you talking about?
It says that's it. The Harambe revolution has begun.
No. This is your review. For some reason, in my notes, your review just says chain loving, leather wearing bitches. I don't know what that means. Okay. Anyway, so my review is a little more professional than chain loving, leather wearing bitches. Mine says, "Oh, no tears, please. It's a good waste. It's a waste of good suffering." What a fucking classic. And of course, come to daddy. So
creepy.
Clive Barker's Hellraiser is obviously one of the staples of any horror fan's journey throughout the shelves of terror. And be careful, because this one may lead you...
What a cool name for a podcast. The Shelves of Terror.
Right? Yeah, for sure. Hey, copyright that. We'll change the name of the show real quick. No, that'll be a segment we do at some point. So be careful,
when I finally
friends.
buy shelving, we can see my collection.
There you go. All right. So be careful, friends, because this one may lead you into the world of suffering mixed with pleasure.
And BDSM and nipple clamps and like Hellraiser's nipples or not Hellraiser. Pinhead's nipples are like ripped off. If you
They are ripped off. Yeah. So what's going to happen is you're going to watch this movie once, and then you're going to go ask your significant other to shock you with a set of jumper cables connected
and then you have to
to a
go to Hot
battery
Topic and buy trip pants
on the floor. That's it. There's no in between. You're like, one day you're into the vanilla, and the next day you're getting shocked with fucking nipple clamps, and I don't know.
And wearing like Hot Topic goth stuff from the early 2000s.
Right. Yes. So let me continue. With a solid performance from the entire cast and the shocking imagery from beginning to end, there's absolutely no surprise that this film grew into a massive franchise with 11 films, a TV series, comic books, and apparently, just so you know, I read this note, there's one where Kirsty becomes Pinhead at one point, by the way. Haven't read it, but I want to, and there's so much more. The effects are legendary and so far ahead of their time in many, many instances. Why do you fuck with me all the time? Now, I will say, personally, if you're watching on YouTube, you could see Mikey's face. He's just making faces at me, but that's okay. So I will say, personally, there were some elements of horror that were missing for me, if I'm very honest. To be frank, Uncle Frank, this film is not very scary, in quotes, in the conventional sense. It doesn't make me jump.
I think it is.
The biggest jump that I got in the entire film, maybe I'm desensitized by other films I've watched.
I thought I was.
Yeah, Mikey's desensitized me. But the biggest jump that I got in the entire film was when the statue of Jesus fell out of the closet and scared Kirsty right before the drained dead body fell out with all the maggots. But outside of that, nothing really got me. You know what I mean? Maybe when Frank grabbed Julia's leg the first time, that was pretty creepy, but whatever. Those are more jump scares than anything, though. But both the acting and the amazing effects works do carry the film into top tier status for me, and they always will. I still can't figure out the homeless man. I don't think I will ever figure out why he was eating so many crickets. Oh well, just a little creepy, but
Cricket
still cool.
Bitch.
Cool dragon at the end, nonetheless. I will give Hellraiser 8 out of 10 broken VHS tapes any day of the week. Some days I'll give it 9. Today I gave it 8. And that's it, man. So let's wrap up. Chain loving, leather wearing bitches. That's it. The Harambean Revolution has begun. Let's get the fuck out of here. All right. No, dude, you missed him. He stopped by. He tore us apart and left. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Are you lighting him on fire? Oh, no. Hey, do you want me to just carve my name in Mikey for you? Will that make it better?
He's a sharp royal bitch now.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for stopping by again, Scab. I really...
Oh, God. Oh, my God. What just happened?
Oh, well, I guess
Scabby... It felt like I was like doing a cold shower. Oh, my God.
Scabby's really mad that Pinhead didn't stop in and give him an autograph.
He really thought he was going to come here because usually, like, the characters come here, but like,
yeah,
we didn't do that this time.
I know, it's weird. I'm talking to you, and you're just like a burnt pile of flesh right now. It's very, very weird to me to look. Why did he bring you back again? That's so weird.
I did it. I have secret powers. He doesn't know.
Oh, you did spend a lot of time in. Have you been like leeching off of his power? You fucking little.
I think that's why he's mad.
He's a shisty little bitch. This one.
He said he felt weak after when he was leaving.
Okay, gotcha. Well, there's a lot of burnt skin all over the ground. You're gonna have to sweep that up. But let's get these people checked out. So, everybody, grab your popcorn, grab your candies, grab your sody pops. This week, you're going home with another treasure trove, as you do every single week. So, we're sending you home with Doom Asylum from 1987 by Richard Friedman. We're sending you with Planes, Trains, and Automobiles from 1987 by John Hughes. We're sending you home with Effects by Dusty Cunt Nelson from 1979. Wow. I mean, Mikey loves editing the notes as I'm reading them.
He did that to me last week, though.
No, you did it to me last week, I think. Holy shit, bro. That's okay.
All right,
That's
sorry,
okay.
Dusty Nelson, my bad.
No, it's Dusty Cunt Nelson from 1979. The Prey from 1979 by Edwin Brown. Fuckhead. And lastly, for the kids and the fam, Twins, starring good old Arnold and Danny DeVito by Ivan Reitman from 1988. Tons of fun. Have fun with it, friends.
There's one more note.
Oh, is there? Where? Let's see. No.
I did how he says his own name.
No. I had to read it as Mikey was actively typing it. That's fun. Okay, I like that. All right, so Mikey, what are we covering next week? So what are we sending them home with for next week's episode?
We are sending them home with Bill Lustig's slasher movie Maniac Cop starring Bruce Campbell.
Yeah, Maniac
Cop. Tom Atkins is in it too.
Fuck yeah, man. That's going to be a lot of fun. And
if you've seen Maniac and Vigilante, you know Bill Lustig is like one of the best directors. He also owns the company Blue Underground that puts out movies.
Oh yeah, you know what?
He was the main person. He was the main person who was doing stuff to release stuff at Anchor Bay at the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice, man.
He's the reason why I know like names like Argento, so that's why I like him so much.
That's cool, man. I'm really excited for it because honestly, I am going to pair up a lot of fun cop movies with Maniac Cop.
You should watch Dead Heat also.
That's my plan. Maybe I'll add that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Vincent Price. Good movie.
Yeah, for sure. So, holy shit. Look who's walking in the
door. Hey guys. Hi, how have you been? Hello. It's me, Balthy. Hi.
Where have you been? I didn't show up last week.
I was embarrassed because I murdered you in cold blood, and then a lot of stuff
that's
happened.
Okay, man.
And Dylan wasn't talking to me.
Listen, motherfucker, of course I wasn't talking to you. You killed my best friend.
Yeah.
I think Jimmy was mad too that you killed me.
Yeah.
You couldn't do a dab of death because of it.
I know. Well, I heard that's because you're old and you fell asleep, but whatever. So yeah. So I'm sorry about everything and murder.
I was dead. I wasn't sleeping.
Can I have my job back, please?
All right.
You weren't fired. You just didn't show up.
I know. For some reason, he's just being such a drama queen.
Hey.
Dude, you're HR. You would know if you were fired.
You know what, Balthy? You told everybody in hell that I was a bitch. There, apparently, the fucking capybara Prince George William or whatever, the 13th.
Frederick the 13th or 17th.
Right, thought I was a huge bitch.
Yeah, well, you weren't talking to me, so whatever, fuck you. But I'm back. So I'll stock the shelves and I'll clean up these chains real quick.
All right, whatever, man.
Wait, Balthy, turn around.
What? Oh, why? That's a lighter. What are you doing? Don't. I can't get burnt. I'm a fucking demon. Why are you trying to always start shit?
I use the Scabby particles. You're on fire.
Fuck off.
Mikey, don't listen. Just leave him alone. Don't start shit already. We're all gonna be on good terms.
That's the flow of the show, though.
It's me, you, Balthy, and Hugh riding. Oh, and now we got Tiny.
And soon Troy.
And soon Troy, in case we need the crack, but that's okay. All right.
I have the lighter. I have a crack lighter.
Oh, my fucking God. Of course you would have a crack lighter. All right, let's get our shout-outs out. So,
wait, what? Why would I have a crack lighter?
I don't know why you have a crack lighter. That you just said it. So who are you shouting out this week, buddy?
I am shouting out the Tangent of Horror podcast, New Generation podcast, my other podcast with my co-host Jimmy, A Dab of Death, and then I'm going to shout out my son and my wife, Katie.
Okay, cool. Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hi, Katie. Miss ya. I'm going to shout out. So I want to say a big thank you to our entire TikTok crew. So I run the TikTok. I don't do the best job of staying consistent. I do my best, but we're up to 374 followers on TikTok. So thank you all for being here.
Sick.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And just a couple of our new followers this week. We got Kier the Critic, who's a movie critic person. We have a Body Farm film. It's a TikTok about a film, I guess. Inner Days Films.
To the Body Farm.
Andrea Rika, movies director. Cool. Hope you're a cool director. Maybe something cool will come out from you. Artie the Clown, 85. I don't know who that is, but he seems a little bit like someone who has rubbed shit all over the walls in our bathroom before. I don't know. Artie, hi. And then lastly, the Teacher Terror podcast. That's kind of cool. What the fuck is that?
Sorry, my phone went off. It was a video on Twitter of Eddie Guerrero wrestling. I didn't mean to do it on purpose.
Yeah, Mikey's not paying attention, as is tradition.
I am. You're doing your shout-outs.
Right.
You're naming people I don't even know on TikTok.
Lastly, Troy, we appreciate you being here. Jimmy, I miss you, buddy. Put out a show. Sorry somebody fell asleep.
It might happen soon. If I don't have a migraine or die.
All right. And then lastly, my lovely wife, Carla. I love you, and thanks for letting me take all this time to do this fun podcast. That's it.
Yeah, thank you, Katie, also for letting me do this.
Right, for sure. So don't forget, come on the podcast. If you got a project you want to promote, shoot us an email at vhsdoom@gmail.com. We'd love to get you on. Twerk till it hurts, and make sure you're wearing your leather pants when you do it. Peace.
That should be the thing for now on.
Twerk till it hurts. Yes, exactly. Peace. All right.